don't hit the whip, dog.
It is time for Formula One karts. Feast your eyes.
Walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like yeah, I'm really him.
What up, boys? We just got done building both electric karts. They absolutely rip, but wasn't good enough for us, so we drove all the way out to Thousand Oaks, spent the big bucks, and picked ourselves up some full-on, legit Formula race kart chassis. Right here is gonna be my new rig. This thing's a 2018 Praga race chassis, designed to go 150 miles per hour. It's got front and rear brakes, fully adjustable chassis. This thing's bad to the bone. So Zay decided to hop on the bandwagon and get himself a race chassis as well. So not only am I gonna be competing, Zay's gonna be with me. We're gonna be taking them out one by one. We got front brakes, rear brakes, 150 mile per hour chassis.
Heard the man. Coming for you. You guys race go-karts? Yeah, guess what? So do we. You're done. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
So kind of sucks, but we do need to take apart my old chassis, take off the motor, take off the power plant. So we're gonna be swapping all of that.
Oh yeah, it fits.
We're gonna need to move the motor out this way, which means I need to move the spacers on the opposite side, which means I'm gonna have to remove one of my mounts. So I'm only gonna have 3 mounts, not 4. But Zay's was running 3, and he like bent all kinds of other stuff before the bracket bent. So should be good.
It's a lot more involved than people are gonna think when they want to build one of these.
Yeah.
Just know it's literally trial and error. There's no blueprint. So look at the motor. It's grinded.
Yeah. Would you sell it? No. Good to me.
Yep.
Day 2. So we got the motor mounted up yesterday, waiting for Zay. But while I'm waiting, I got this template made, which is pretty cool. It sits right here. It's gonna have 1 bolt there, 2 mounting points in the back and front. I'm gonna cut out this sheet of aluminum and check this thing out. Even with just the cardboard, holds the battery super solid. And then figure out some like good straps or something. But pretty stoked on this versus having it on the back, because now the weight is gonna be very centered. So we're gonna have the weight there, weight here, and then have the controller right there. And hopefully it'll help with the understeer, keep the weight off the back. Because with go-karts, you want all the weight in the front. All right, boys, so Zay rolled up, and we decided right now was the best time to get these things cleaned up. Pulled out the pressure washer, pulled out the brushes, got to work, tried to get off all this road grime, 2-stroke oil from over the years. Zay was also not a fan of the Flames or Budweiser or even Dale. So we're removing all these vinyl wraps. Thankfully, it all came off clean and didn't give us too much of a problem. So on Zay's kart, we're removing his motor just like mine. And unfortunately, we have to modify his bracket. So it means we got to cut it. We got to weld it. Just another step to the puzzle. But we're getting her done and moving forward.
All right, guys, it is the next day, literally the end of the next day, but check this out. So we gotta mount up a tray right here in the corner because we need somewhere to mount this battery, and it's just enough. And if we look at Matt's legit. So cut out this aluminum right here. It's looking good. Matt's cart is about done. Now we gotta cut some aluminum out for my cart. So here we freaking go. This sucks, dude. If you guys are thinking about doing this, tell them.
It sucks. It
Like,
sucks.
it's not. But yeah, for now, we got to cut up this aluminum, and we got to do it now before the sun goes completely down, because it is going to be loud as hell. Alright guys, finished up Matt's cart. Now to my cart. I probably should be filming a lot more of this, but you're going to get to a point where you just do not care and you just want to put the thing together. Because it's just freaking
brutal.
It's just, yeah, so I guess cue another time lapse. Alright guys, quick update here for you. We got the motor mounted up, controller mounted up, the throttle, got a breaker on off button right here, and then obviously you guys seen this already, the plate. So next up is the seat. Alright guys, update number 6 or 9 or something like that. Look over here. This is the final piece of the puzzle. Okay, we self-tap these things in. A little sketchy, not gonna lie, but it looks pretty. It's all right. I mean, it looks better than the other ones, than like the older ones.
Not yet. Doesn't look better.
But it's not done yet, dude. I'm just trying to rip this thing. Okay. Got the seat in. Now I just need to strap this baby up. Good old 72 volt. Code Zay. Code Zay. Yeah. I think that's it.
One eternity later.
Alright, you just rolling it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, so I'm not gonna lie, we've been staying up to like 11 o'clock every single night trying to get these projects done so we can go rip this weekend to go show you guys. Fortunately, that's not happening. Today, I'm just gonna show you the new build. You're gonna have to stay tuned. We're gonna work all week so we can actually go rip. But these carts right now are currently geared to go 140 miles per hour, which is absolutely ludicrous. I'm gonna show a little clip right here. Do not recommend this, but I almost just lost it back here. Oh my gosh, it's lower. Oh my gosh! Dude, I almost just crashed! Back end kicked out at like 45 miles per hour. So, but let's just go into something that's different with the new chassis versus the old to kind of show you guys why we upgraded. Obviously, it's got the new plastics, which look sick. It's got the bash bars, but the biggest thing is the new carts have this geometry where when you far turn left, see how this wheel's turn left? This one's actually straightens out, and what that does is it forces all the pressure on this wheel and allows it to steer. So you're not gonna understeer anymore like we were before. Another thing, these are top tier carts, so these things are designed to go 150 miles per hour. So they're actually a lot wider and bigger. Everything on this thing is beefed up. So on our old carts, we only had rear brakes. The new one actually has front and rear brakes, full disc floating. So we're no longer gonna spin out, loop out when we're going 80 miles per hour.
Even though you did it going 40.
Even though I did, nah, that wasn't on the brakes, bro. That was just the power. So that's the chassis. It's sick. It's definitely not going to disappoint. We're going to be hitting up all the local tracks, even the bigger tracks we want to hit eventually once we get comfortable with it. We are running basically identical setup to my old cart with the exception of the gearing. The gearing now is absolutely ridiculous. It's a 25 tooth. We need like a 48 tooth. So it'll go like 140 miles per hour with this gearing, which I don't want to do. So we're going to change that gearing out. We got the motor mounted over here. This time, learning from last time, we moved the chain on the inside and added a chain guard. We moved the controller in front of the motor, keep the weight forward so it doesn't understeer. Same with the battery. Made this really nice aluminum tray right here to hold the battery in. Should be sick. I guess we can go in to start talking about Zay's build now. So my chassis is a 2018. Zay's is a 2008. And to be honest, apart from the plastics, the chassis and everything is very similar. So Zay also went ahead and got fully upgraded. So he's got beefed up front brakes, beefed up rear brakes. And this cart originally came with the Honda 125cc engine. I'm not sure of the chassis. If you guys do know, let me know. So his might look way different right now because it's stripped down. He will be getting plastics exactly like mine. Our chassis are very similar. The newer plastic is what really seals the deal on the newer carts. But his, at its core, is the same technology. Everything's the same. So
Got a blue cart, I got a purple. Pretty much how it goes.